Imagine someone who is not afraid to say what she thinks, who absolutely loves McDonald's fries and loves to be athletic. Well, you're listening to the right speech. Hi, my name is Keelie Miller and I'm a junior at Troy Christian High School. I'm 17 years old and I'm a very athletic person. My future plans are to attend a university. I'm not quite sure which one yet, but I'm super interested in going into the nursing field. The reason for this is I absolutely love helping people. I love working with kids, and I've learned a lot about working with kids because I've been a tumbling coach for the past few years, and I've learned a lot about helping them get through their struggles, and just it's super rewarding to help out a kid. So that's my ultimate goal, is to be a pediatric nurse. Yeah. So I have 3 siblings. Their names are Karis, Tristan, and Kelly. Karis is 14 years old and she plays soccer and basketball. She's also very athletic and competitive. We're very similar. My brother Tristan, he is 21 years old. He attends college at Lee University in Tennessee. I'm not quite as close with Tristan just because he doesn't live at home. But still, we like to joke around, and he's a super funny guy, and he's a really good runner. He works really hard at that. My older sister, her name is Kelly, and she's 21. She is a teacher at Troy Christian, and she is married to Robbie. So that's my brother-in-law, and Robbie and I have become very close. He is like another brother to me. My mom and my dad have been married for 25 years, and I'm super close with them. So I have played soccer for basically my whole life, and I've also done gymnastics for my whole life. I've learned a lot through both of these sports, and I'm really thankful for where I've come from when I started to now. So now on to my 3 objects. My first object is a soccer ball. The reason that I chose this soccer ball is because I've learned so much from the sport. I played since I was 4 years old, and I've learned to be competitive. I've learned about the game. I've learned how to communicate with people through soccer, through sports, and I've really learned how to be a leader through this sport. I love this sport with my whole heart, but I have no intention of playing soccer beyond my high school career. My next object that describes me is my gymnastics leotard. I have done gymnastics since I was 3 years old. I have taught gymnastics. Gymnastics has been a huge part of my life. I have been through so many mental blocks, so many blood, sweats, and tears in the leotard. I will forever embrace all of the things that I've learned from gymnastics. Gymnastics is a very mental sport, and I've learned to deal with that, and I've learned how to get through the ups and downs and all the things that come with being a gymnast. My last object that describes me is a pillow. The reason I chose a pillow to describe me is because I absolutely love to sleep. I love naps, I love going to bed early, I love sleeping in. I'm a very busy person, so as you can imagine, sleep is a great relaxation for me. I personally believe that when you're stressed or when you're just thinking about something too much, that sleeping on it is the absolute best way to get rid of any stress that you have. I've done this for years, and I've just learned to cope with my stress by sleeping. So the movie that I chose that teaches me about communication is Tangled. Tangled is my absolute favorite movie, and it's a Disney movie, and I've watched it probably 100 times. But if you've never seen Tangled, the basis of this movie is about a girl who gets stolen for her powers, and she has no idea until she's 18 that the lady she's been living with is not her real mom. She's been locked up in a tower, and she does not have good communication with her so-called mom, and that's the reason that she's been locked up so long. Once Rapunzel leaves her house finally, she goes and she talks to her real parents, and she figures out that her whole life had basically been a lie. But once she has good communication and starts questioning, then she gets to live her normal life. I learned from this because I think it's very important to have good communication with your parents. Because as you can see in the movie, when you don't have good communication, your life honestly just is really bad. I always try to tell my parents, let my parents know when I leave or when I'm going to places. I let them know where I'm at. They always have my location, and I have learned to be okay with this because I realize that good communication causes for good relationships. So I think this movie has taught me a lot, and I've always grown up watching it. So my goal for this class is just to try to be really open with my peers and with my family. I struggle a lot to be open about what I'm struggling with or what I'm going through, what I need help with. I just struggle to get that point across to people. I think it's very important to learn when to be open and when to not be open, because sometimes people get too open and it's just kind of annoying to listen to. So from this class, I hope to learn about being open and what the importance of that is. So I just want to have better communication with my friends and family and learn when to be open about my struggles. So 5 negative words that describe me are forgetful, sluggardly, easily distracted, procrastination, and quick to anger. I am a very forgetful person. I never can remember things, and it's something I really need to work on. Also, I'm very sluggardly. I like to move slow. I'm never really in a rush. Probably comes along with the loving to sleep. But 5 positive words that describe me are thoughtful, leisurely, confident, athletic, and high energy. So although I am very sluggard about getting ready and about going places, once I get up and go, I do have very high energy, which is encouraging to people, and it makes them feel good. So thank you. Oh, one quote that sums up my speech is that life is so much easier when you just chill out. I think I take the look on life that when you just chill out, when you don't stress, that it's just going to turn out better for you. Because when you do stress, you get fears like in gymnastics, or you end up overthinking. I just think it's just easier when you chill out. But thank you all so much for your time and listening to my self-introduction speech. I hope everyone has a great day.